Welcome to Star Chat, the podcast that explores the wonders of our universe and brings you the latest news from the world of astronomy. I'm your host, Carl, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey through the cosmos. As we gaze up at the night sky, we're reminded of the vastness and complexity of the universe. With billions of stars, planets, and galaxies out there, it's easy to feel small, yet connected to something much larger than ourselves. Tonight, we're going to focus on one of our solar system's most fascinating worlds, Neptune. Located about 2.8 billion miles away from us, Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun and the farthest reaches of our cosmic neighborhood. This icy giant is a world of stunning beauty, with swirling storm systems and moons that offer a glimpse into the formation and evolution of our solar system. As we speak, Neptune is reaching opposition, which means it's positioned on the opposite side of the Earth from the Sun. This alignment occurs when the Earth passes between the Sun and Neptune, making the planet visible in the night sky for several weeks. While Neptune won't be visible to the naked eye, you can spot it with binoculars or a small telescope. Imagine being an astronaut on a mission to Neptune, witnessing the planet's breathtaking rings and moons up close. You'd see the icy surface of Triton, Neptune's largest moon, which is home to geysers that spew out frozen particles into space. You'd marvel at the blue color of Neptune's atmosphere, created by the presence of methane and other gases. As we explore Neptune, we're reminded of the incredible diversity of our solar system. From the scorching hot surface of Venus to the icy cold temperatures of Uranus, each planet offers a unique window into the formation and evolution of our cosmic neighborhood. So, if you have a chance to gaze up at the night sky over the next few weeks, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of Neptune. While it may be a distant world, it's a reminder of the awe-inspiring complexity and wonder of the universe we inhabit. We'll be right back with more fascinating space news on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat. As we continue our journey through the vast expanse of space exploration, we find ourselves at the threshold of a new era in human spaceflight. Today, we're going to talk about NASA's ambitious Artemis II mission, which promises to send 4 astronauts around the moon and back, marking the first time humans have left low Earth orbit in over 5 decades. The Artemis II mission is a crucial step towards establishing a sustainable presence on the lunar surface, with plans to land 2 astronauts near the South Pole in the upcoming Artemis III mission. But before we get there, the Artemis II crew, consisting of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen, will embark on a 10-day journey that will test the limits of the Orion spacecraft and the Space Launch System rocket. As we delve into the details of this mission, it's clear that NASA is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The Space Launch System rocket has been stacked and declared ready for flight, while the Orion spacecraft is in the final stages of preparation. The combined stack will undergo a wet dress rehearsal early next year, where the rocket will be fully loaded with liquid hydrogen and oxygen, and the countdown will be taken down to T29 seconds. But what's particularly fascinating about this mission is the testing of the heat shield during re-entry. As we learned from the Artemis I test flight in 2022, significant pieces of the charred material broke off during flight, raising concerns about the spacecraft's ability to withstand the intense heat generated during re-entry. NASA engineers have since modified the re-entry path to create an environment where the gases don't build up as much, and they're confident that the Orion spacecraft will be able to withstand the fiery re-entry. As we look to the future of space exploration, it's clear that NASA is facing stiff competition from other nations, particularly China. The Artemis program is not just about returning humans to the moon. It's also about establishing a sustainable presence on the lunar surface and unlocking its resources. With the administration acknowledging that we're in a second space race, the pressure is on for NASA to deliver. But as Lakeisha Hawkins, Acting Deputy Associate Administrator, Exploration Systems Development Mission Directorate noted, NASA's objective is to do so safely. It's a reminder that while the pursuit of exploration and discovery is driven by a sense of wonder and curiosity, it must also be tempered by a commitment to safety and responsible stewardship of our resources. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration, we're reminded that the journey is just as important as the destination. The Artemis II mission represents a major step forward for NASA, and its success will pave the way for even more ambitious endeavors in the years to come. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on StarChat. Welcome back to StarChat, folks. We're closing out today's episode with some exciting news from the world of space exploration. You know we love talking about all things celestial here on the show, and today is no exception. NASA has just announced that they're gearing up for the Artemis II mission, which will see 4 astronauts embark on a 10-day round trip to the Moon and back to Earth. This is a huge deal, folks. The last time humans traveled beyond low Earth orbit was way back in 1972 during the Apollo 17 mission. The crew, consisting of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen from the Canadian Space Agency, will be testing the rocket and spacecraft systems to lay the groundwork for a lunar landing. They'll be entering the Orion capsule, which will be their home for the duration of their journey, and will be carried into Earth orbit by the most powerful rocket ever built, the Space Launch System, SLS. Now, here's where things get really cool. The astronauts will be human guinea pigs of sorts, with scientists monitoring how their bodies are affected by space. They'll be growing tissue samples from the astronauts' blood before and after their journey to see how microgravity and radiation impact their bodies. After slingshotting past the Moon, the crew will begin their 4-day journey back to Earth, where they'll re-enter the atmosphere and parachute back down to the surface off the coast of California. The success of this mission is crucial in determining when NASA can launch Artemis III, which aims to actually land on the Moon. While NASA's stated goal is to make this happen by mid-2027, some experts are skeptical about meeting that deadline. Dr. Simeon Barber from the Open University thinks it might be a bit too optimistic, given the challenges still facing SpaceX's Starship program, which will play a critical role in getting astronauts to and from the lunar surface. Well, folks, that's all for today's update on the Artemis II mission. It's an exciting time for space enthusiasts, and we can't wait to see how this mission unfolds. That's all for today's Star Chat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember to keep looking up at the stars.